Hello and welcome. I am the Traveler, and you are watching Real RV, where you can get an inside scoop of the good, the bad, and the ugly of RV living. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Real RV. It's been a while since my last update, mostly because I'm trying to find a mechanic um, to help me diagnose the problem with the RV. I finally found the problem. I actually found a mechanic that knows what he's talking about. Um, and it turns out it's a carburetor issue. I have to rebuild the carburetor. So he's gonna keep in touch with me, and I'll keep you posted. But for the meantime, I've been downsizing. So that big ass computer there is my old computer, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to run that for long term off of those batteries. It draws too much power for something that's supposed to be mobile. So I spent the last 4 days decommissioning it. When I decommission a computer, I take all the information off of it, stick it on this massive hard drive so I can go through it later at my own leisure, and then wipe everything clean. And there was about 6 terabytes worth of information on there. So that's going to take a while. But now that that's all set, I'm going to go clean it out, blow it out with the air compressor. And the last time I did this was earlier this year. I try to do it once a year at least. So yeah, we'll get to see what 1 year. Oh, and we got another surprise guest. My brother's decided. You know what? Seeing how he's gonna go blow out his computer, here, do mine too. And the last time I did his computer was the first time I did that one. And I think the first time I did that one was probably about 2022, maybe. It was a long fucking time ago. um, so yeah, let me pull it apart and I can show you. So this is what a half a year looks like. Actually, it's not that bad. And we got cats too, so yeah. I might not even need the respirator for this one. I lied. I have to wait for the air compressor to charge. Hold on. I think that it starts jumping up. You can even feel it. But that's the graphics card right there. And it is just like It's like a half a year. Well, that was pretty much done. We just gotta roll off the covers and put those on. I'm gonna put this one together and then I can show you my brother's computer. This is my brother's computer. I don't know if you can see it all that well, but you already see the shit flying off of it. Oh look, it's see-through. Holy shit, dude. That has definitely seen better days. Let's see if I can get a better angle like this. Wow, dude. Alright, let's pull off these covers. Actually, that didn't need to come out. He's only got one side that opens. That cover's not that bad. How do you get the other one off? Right here. Holy shit, dude. These in my pocket so I don't fucking lose them. You know, it's not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting to find like a full-blown fucking cat in here. Alright, let's see. Huh. That's a gypsy right there, though. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, much better now. This is the outside right there. Really, dude? How's the last one? So at first glance, it didn't look like it was that bad. Holy shit, though, there was enough cat fur in there, I could knit myself a fucking sweater. It turns out my mother wants my old computer, so that means that she's not going to want her computer anymore, and I've never blown out her computer. And she's actually complaining that it's slow. And it is very slow. I've never seen the inside of her computer ever, so that should be interesting. I'll put it on YouTube just as a side thing, because I'm curious to see how many cats I can get out of that, out of the amount of dust in her computer. All right, later then. Until next time.